Hi everybody, it's Ben again. I'm here to do another flip cup, but I'm going to try and do a triple flip cup today. See if I can try not to overstretch my cells, which I think I slightly did on the last one, well, last one or two. So I've got cobalt hue, warm blue, and I've got black and white. So I'm just going to do the four colours. I ended up using the PVA glue mix this time. So it's 70% glue, 30% water in my little bottle that I make up. I make it up a few days ahead, shake it up so all the bubbles are gone by the time I use it. So I'm going to try that. I was going to do a different colour, but it seems to have gone a little bit gluggy. So I've skipped that one out, and I'm just going to do it with these four. So all four of these are the either the Global or the Heraldo, which I think they're actually the same. It's just a newer brand. Same with the black and white. I put 4 drops of silicone in both of the blues and nothing in the black and nothing in the white. So I think that's it for prep. Now I just got to get going. So, and don't forget, if you like my videos, subscribe so you can see new ones as they come out. And that way that also helps me to know whether people are actually enjoying them or not. So I'm trying to figure out which way to start this. And I think I'm going to go the dark blue in the middle one. It's getting quite cold here at the moment, and the paints seem to be behaving really differently, and I'm not quite used to it because I haven't been doing pouring in winter before. I've only been doing this a few months, so this is different to me. Plus everything's taking so much longer to dry. Really was not expecting it to take so long, but I suppose that's just the way that things go. So I'm just going to try and do 2 of each colour. I don't know if I've got too much paint or not enough. I've probably got more than enough. I think I've got a little bit too much. I just won't really know. I thought because I was going to do a 3 cup, I'll have to just do it a little bit differently. But we'll see. So I really enjoyed how my other paints have turned out. I still can't show the dried results because they haven't dried. So hopefully I will have the dried results. I'm not going to get 2 of each. I think I'm going to have way too much paint on my canvas. Maybe I just won't use all the black and white. Because I was hoping, I'm just trying to do something a little bit different. I normally do things a little bit more colourful, but I couldn't think of what colours to do. So I thought, oh, I might just do a blue, black and white one. And I haven't fully worked out how to do my I'm getting a little bit better at what ratios to use. I just haven't done 3 cups before. I used to only ever do the 1 cup, and then I got these bigger canvases, so I've had to do 2 cups in them. But I didn't want to keep, I wanted to see if I can try and keep my cells in a little bit better shape. So we'll see how this goes. Alright, and now there's not going to be much black left either, so I'm just going to have to put a bit in each, but this will mostly be on the bottom anyway, so it's not the end of the world. I probably should have put less in the bottom, because that means that will be on top, so I'll end up getting them as the dominant colour. But like I said, I do this for fun. It never has to be perfect. I just like doing painting. So before I flip these, I'm going to put my gloves on, because I'm forever walking around with paint under my nails and colours in my hands that I can't get out that easily. And I've still got paint on one of my rings that I haven't been able to scrub off. It's gotten in the grooves. So my cups I sprayed with the silicone spray, just so then they are, the paint comes out of them easier. And that was about it. So these are, I think, 200ml cups. So I've probably got 3/4 full on nearly all 3 of them. So I'm knocking over all my paint bottles. I brought more paint than I have room for, so they're getting all at my feet. Alright, these last 2 went a little bit better. So that's still in focus nicely, yep. I'm trying not to... Yep, that's in focus. So as we can see, all the paint's coming off the bottom of the cups because of the silicone, which is fantastic. So you normally just leave that for a minute. Yeah, so the last 2 I've done, I'm really pleased with. So I'm hoping this one I am just as pleased with. The other colour that I ended up leaving out was one called Harbour Nights, or Harbour Night. But as you can see, it's gotten clumpy in some spots, and it might have turned out alright, but I didn't really want to take the risk. So I ended up using the black instead, because I was going to not do the black and do the Harbour Nights, but this is the way that it went. So this is the way that I go. Alright. Here we go. And I mixed these up a few times, so the silicone was really well mixed in. And when I say really well, I mean like really super duper well. Cool. Just have to pull that back a little bit. It's getting a bit close to the edge. So virtually the end 2 had double light blue, and the middle one had double dark blue. So we'll see if that makes much difference with the colouring. It looks like it will. Well, I didn't move that cup very good at all. And now I'm making a mess. Alright. I'm going to have to start because of that little hiccup I did. So let me just pull it down a bit. Try and get some paint off this hand. Actually, I've got my paper towel. blowtorch this. I've got to get these bubbles, so I'm going to have to get close again. I think I'm going to have issues with the bubbles again. So I'm just going to walk this down. Alright. Which, I've got a feeling I should spin it without getting paint all over my floor. I know I'm going to get paint on my rug one day. So I'm going to go side to side. Yeah, I got too close with the blowtorch. So I'm just going to quickly go over, back. Sorry, I'm taking it off camera a little bit. And there. Mistake I did again. Took my hand not all the way off the canvas and put a bit of paint there. So it's actually quite good to watch people's videos, because then you see them do things that you shouldn't do. So I'm going to lose some of these good cells here. That's good enough. Yeah, I think I'm going to get a couple of stranger patterns. I'm starting to prefer to use the different glues as my pouring medium. I didn't notice a lot of the reason why at first, but the more I do these paintings, the more I'm starting to realize that's the reason why people don't use it. So I think I'm happy with the way that's situated. Maybe just bring it this way a little bit. That's a little bit more centralized. It's quite dark, so I'm going to see if I can get more cells up in that area. I'm just going to get my gloves off. Don't want to drip more paint on the canvas. So they're off. Yay. This is quite good. I haven't really made too many blues with just blues. I like purple, so I tend to put purple in everything, but it's not. I think it's good to actually go out of your normal and try to get something a little bit different. So I've got this on a lot lighter heat, but I've got to get these bubbles out. I can see lots of them popping. Yeah. Far too many bubbles. I don't think I'm going to get too many more cells in that area. Put some extra heat on it from a high distance and see if that makes a difference. Because there was only silicone in both blues and neither the black or white, I think that's going to has given me less cells in certain spots. Right, especially over here, I haven't got the cells I'm after. But in saying that, I still don't mind it. And the colours are pretty good from the camera compared to what I see with my eyes. So I'm just going to check my edges. I'm going to scrape that and put that there. Scrape across this back end. And put that there. Do that corner. So I thought I was going to have too much paint, but I actually feel that it seems like I had less paint, but maybe it just because I had less in each cup, and because I was probably worried about overstretching things, I purposely didn't want to try to stretch it too much. So that's why once it went over the corners, I kind of just stopped. But I always go back and forth over these corners a couple of times, because you'll get the first lot of drips, but then you'll get a second lot come up, and I don't want them to keep pulling my paint off the edge. But I keep moving my canvas, which takes it out of view for you guys. So I think what was going to show up has already shown up. It sometimes changes a little bit more. It depends how much more wants to go over the edge. So I'll check this every probably 10 to 15 minutes for the next half an hour. And usually, it looks like most of it isn't going to keep going over the edge now, but I still will check it anyway. But that's not too bad. So I'm going to see if I can bring you in for a closer look. Alright, there we go. So that's what I see from my side. So as you can see, there's little bits that have gone a little bit funny, like this crackling. I don't know if that was from me torching, or I get it on a few things, but it could be that the pouring medium I've used is the PVA glue and not the other glue that I've been using. But there we go. Sorry, I should slow down. But we have got some nice coloured cells coming up, like blacks and whites with the blues in it. And then this bit over here is quite nice with the darker colours with mostly white cells. So all in all, I'm quite happy with it. Ultimately, when I end up getting more, like I said, I give them to family. One of my nephews would probably like this blue one. But yeah, that's it for today. Thank you so much. Subscribe if you want to see more videos as they come in, and I'll see you next time. Bye.